I think from a distance this house feels like you've just moved into a cave. There's this stone wall that's been there for millennia. But the house inside is a sanctuary. It's incredibly warm, it's incredibly comforting. One of the key things was a deep connection and resonance with place. Both clients had lived in the area for quite some time and they'd been just keeping an eye out. And eventually this little kind of wedge of land came up for sale and they snapped it up. It came with some difficulties. It was west facing, it was near a road, it had a power line, but it had access to these wonderful views down to Wilson's Prom. So part of that was navigating some of the difficulties of the site and enabling them to have the advantages of where they were and actually being able to spend the last years of their life in this place and have a really deep connection to it.
In terms of aging in the building, I see it as a really great place to slow down, but also stay active.
Everything's flat, everything's on grade, everything's really easily managed. The hydronic slab is heated by a wood-fired stove, and all of the wood that they have stacked in the entrance can be loaded up into a custom drawer, slide it into the house, haul it into the kitchen. A big part of this house actually is interconnectivity. The three pavilions always being their own spaces but having dialogue between themselves, but having this big kind of a country kitchen. It has a window into the entrance courtyard, across the garden, directly into the window of the study.
The buildings that we make are about amplifying and enriching people's lives on a day-to-day basis. The brick has become the kind of iconic element.
The original intent was to paint the wall white.
But as soon as we came on site, after the walls were being built, we realised it had this incredible tonal play that was, we never could have forecast before. It wasn't going to be painted. It was an absolute impossibility. The site's located in Gippsland, and this area is famous for some really, high winds. Having this kind of this filtered, slatted sliding door allows this whole situation to be pulled completely apart and closed away.
There's a sort of rhythm to moving through the house, and there's the compression and then the release, and the compression and then the release. And your body feels that. That's probably the most exciting thing about architecture, is that it's a bodily experience.